Because you had a test on your back called a what?
Bone marrow?
Bone marrow. So what's inside your bone?
Some cells.
Mm-hmm. So this is what your blood looks like. What did your blood look like when you first came here? Like that. And what does your blood look like now? Like that. Perfect, Abby. So glad you remembered that. That was a long time ago that we had all these at home.
1 year ago.
1 year ago. You remembered a lot in 1 year, Abby. I'm really proud of you. Thanks. So what a child life specialist does is looks at the medical environment and the situation and the diagnosis and the treatment from the child's perspective, and how does the child fit that into the world that they know. So it's using developmentally appropriate language, giving them correct information, but making sure that it's not scary information. Now, are you going to count to 3 for Jamie? What does Jamie need to do? When you count to 3, what's her job?
I'll count to 3, Jamie.
Okay.
And you breathe.
Count slow.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
All right. Now what?
Now, I guess I'll clamp.
We could probably clamp that. The puppet's really important because they can take on the role of the healthcare provider and act out the procedures on the puppet, and it helps them gain a sense of mastery and control over what's happening to them. It's sometimes fun to make the puppet sort of behave the way the child maybe has previously behaved during that procedure, and then watch the child coach the puppet on how to cope with it, and that sort of reinforces for the child what their own coping skills are for that situation. You know, for some of the kids, I'm the person that they can count on to be comforting and calming when they're feeling nervous and scared. I can coach them and distract them and help them get through the procedure that might be a little bit difficult for them. Nobody knows why some people get cancer but most people don't. But we know some ways to make it go away and not come back. And so that's why James comes to our clinic all the time. So I brought something today to kind of help you understand. So does anybody know what this is? Rice Krispies.
I had that for my breakfast.
What if we pretended that Rice Krispies were cells? But look in this bag, there's a Rice Chex. That is not the right kind of cell to be in the Rice Krispie bag, is it? So sometimes we think that our body is a factory that makes cells all the time. We think that sometimes our body makes the wrong kind of cell, and usually our body just gets rid of that cell. But for some reason, for some people, their body keeps making the strange cell that doesn't belong there. And that's kind of like what a cancer cell is. It's a cell that doesn't help your body, and sometimes it hurts your body, and it just doesn't belong where it is. So sometimes when kids are getting medicines for their cancer, they don't have as many white blood cells to help them fight infections and stuff. And so it's important that they aren't around people who are sick, right? So I brought something for everyone today. You want to pass these out? I brought hand sanitizer for everyone. Because this is one way you can help James stay safe, is by making sure that your hands are clean so that you're not spreading germs around. Okay, so you want to go give one to everybody? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So being able to go into the classroom and share with classmates what it is that they experience helps kind of normalize things for a child and help them feel less isolated and less different and more accepted. You know, are my friends still going to like me if they know I've got this weird thing under my skin that I get medicine in? And when you can present it in a way that it's kind of cool and, you know, the kid's kind of brave, it, you know, boosts the child's self-esteem. And then his mom just kind of shared that he's not fully participating. Like her example was he hadn't played at recess since March of 2015 until the day I came and visited. After our visit, he went and played at recess. So he had kind of self-isolated himself for some reason, and whatever, he benefit he got from my visit to the classroom and sharing that information with his classmates, and him being able to show them what some of the things he's gone through, freed him up to not worry about stuff and sit on the bench during recess, but to go and play with the other kids.